Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wrassle Graps. My name is Chris,
And my name is Vincent.
and today we're doing another AAA review. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of the show because I'll butcher it horrendously, so I'll let you do it because you're better at that.
Okay. Guerra De Titanes,
There you
which is
go.
a war of titans.
I remember when you told me that you were trying to learn Spanish like a while ago, and I said, that's cool and all, but like, what's he going to use it for? And little
It's,
did I know it'd be for the podcast we would have in the future.
yeah, for reviewing shows in Mexico. Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
the AAA reviews we'd actually end up doing. Who would have guessed?
Yeah, who knew? And also living in Florida. That's also what I use it for.
That also is a good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I went into this AAA show, had no idea what was on the card besides like one or two things. I did it because you actually asked me to watch it, and I said, "All right, sure, why not?"
I feel
And
like
I
now's
don't
a
know,
good time to start watching because of now Undertaker's running stuff, you know what I mean? They have this new deal going on with Fox, I guess, in Mexico, you know? So I think things are turning around for AAA.
wait, hold on, he's legitimately running it.
Yeah, I mean, he was there last night, like I said,
I
Canelo was
thought you,
there with him,
I I
the
thought you
China
were
I
fucking
wasn't
around.
joking.
I
I
thought
was
you were
not
fucking
fucking
around.
around.
I thought it was a
No,
running joke we were doing for 2 hours. I didn't know he was actually running things.
true. No, Undertaker, he's him. He's running the show, yeah.
I swear to God, I thought it was a joke.
No, I saw a video with him and Canelo last night.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
The more you know, I guess.
And he's doing a damn good job. I think he's doing better than Shawn fucking Michaels.
I don't know about
I think so, man. I think you have to give it to him. I think he
that.
knows
I
what's up.
don't know about that.
I'm not I might be glazing him too hard, but yeah.
You are glazing him way too hard.
I'm not saying the pay-per-view is perfect. I'm saying this is better than a lot of main roster pay-per-views.
That's not a high bar, and if you're gonna blame one DX member, that's Triple H's fault.
NXT is not perfect, honestly.
It's better,
Better. It's not good, you know.
and it's sometimes just about not being a dead last. That's really all it is, and that's what Shawn Michaels does.
I gave it to Sean for trying new things. You know,
He's trying harder than some people whose name may be spelled with three H's.
and they all might stand for the same word.
Well, no, they don't.
Yeah, they might all do that. Yeah,
I mean, they might, but they don't.
they might. The guy with the salute, you know him?
I do know him, but I don't think they all stand for it because you know I think it's probably sandwiched in between the first and the third H.
No, it's
But
probably all the same. Yeah.
well, that's just unoriginal.
I mean, hey, I wasn't his parents, you know.
That's true. Anyway, you know what? First match in the show. Let's get to it. Do you want to do the name pronunciations, or do you want me to struggle?
Um, what do you want to do? Are you comfortable?
Um, I'm willing to attempt if you want me to, but
I mean,
if
it's not
you're
that
willing to do
difficult, I don't think.
it, alrighty. Los Americanos, Rayo and Bravo
Yeah,
versus LWO members, Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild
yeah,
versus Octagon Jr. and La
yeah,
Parca
yeah.
versus La Hamburguesa and Mr. Iguana.
Nino Hamburguesa. He's not La Hamburguesa.
So close. So close.
He's Hamburger Boy.
But listen, the important part there, only got one wrong. That's a passing grade.
Yeah, man, you did a good job.
7 for 8.
A lot of their names are like mostly English, so it's fine.
7 for 8.
You're good. You're good.
So, yeah, this match starts off the show. A fun little fatal four-way tag match. I think it was number one contender for the tag belts, if I'm not mistaken. And
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, I thought LWO was the tag champs, but I don't know.
I have no idea who the tag champs are.
But I guess not. So I mean, La Parca and Octagon Jr. get the win here in a fun little match. And by little match, I mean it was very short.
It was entertaining opener. The thing is, it goes on for like 10 minutes. You think it'd have like a couple more minutes. It really doesn't. It felt a little rushed. but La
A lot
Parca
of
and
things at the
Oscar.
beginning felt rushed, and I don't know why that was. I guess because they were. I guess they were rushed. Yeah.
So apparently, Pagano and Psycho Clown are the reigning champions. I didn't know that.
I don't think we could have gotten that from any of that. Yeah. Especially from last night. I'll be honest.
No, not at all.
No.
But like you were saying, the whole first two matches felt a little rushed, which I wasn't a fan of. But
I don't know why. Man, I mean, I guess they had to. They must have cramped this card in or something. Because I mean, it started at 9, ended at 12. I guess they had a steep time frame.
you could have just not had this on the show if you didn't want to.
Yeah. He thought, you know what, a four-way tag to start the show was exciting, and I would agree if it was done better, but it was what it was. I like Laparca; he's very cool, and
Thing is, we're
Octagon
gonna
Junior
move
is also
on.
pretty
Thing is,
cool.
we're moving on to the next match, and this match could have really benefited from the time that the first match had instead of
Oh,
sharing.
now hold on, man. Canelo Alvarez was there.
That's true. I didn't realize this was a big deal. You said it was. You can explain that? I don't get
He's
it
like the
still.
fucking most famous boxer, man. What do you mean? Especially in Mexico,
Is
they
he
love
like to
that guy.
them? Is he like to them what Conor McGregor is to Ireland? Is that what this is?
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't know what you mean by that because of recent trials and whatnot, but yeah.
No, just that he's a fighter that's very popular in his home country. Like he's the most famous fighter from his home country.
I would never compare him to Conor McGregor.
Okay, fine. What would you pick to help me understand?
He's like Mike Tyson, bro, from Mexico.
He's like our Mike Tyson. Oh, sorry, their
Uh,
Mike Tyson.
I mean, our generation, maybe. I mean, he's pretty famous. Like, you know what I mean?
I know. I've heard the name. I know what he does. I didn't realize it was that big a deal.
Yeah, like he's the best, the GOAT. They can say he's the GOAT. They can say that.
Is he like their John Cena? I mean,
Yeah, he is.
okay. Now, see, now I understand. Thank you.
Yeah. He brought his son. He was dressed in pentacles.
He had a Penta suit on, but he had the Laparca mask, which,
Yeah.
for a guy that makes the money he probably does, a little more effort. Just throwing it out there.
I don't know, man. I feel like that was good. You know, you can dance and you can throw the Cerro Miedo up, you know.
I just want to know, like,
Cerro
was he trying to be
Miedo.
Penta? Was he trying to be Laparca? I just want to know which one he was trying to be.
Cerro Miedo. And then you start moonwalking, you know.
You start moonwalking, but you can't be out there for that long because apparently you're not allowed to be out there.
Yeah, of course. Of course not.
We'll talk about that later.
Anyway, a
But
match I was excited for. Ethan Page at Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. He was there as well.
this match was probably the biggest disappointment on the entire show because they built this like the end of a rivalry. This is going to be a crazy match. Goes on maybe a little longer than 5 minutes. And then Ethan Page, he cheats with a wrench to win. But then after the bell rings, Mr. Iguana comes out and he says, "No, he cheated. You can't end the match like that." And
Yeah.
then they restart the match, and then Wagner hits like two moves and wins.
It was fucking weird. That part was weird. I
It's
don't know,
weird
man. I don't know why
because
they did it like that, and it was only like 2 seconds per segment.
this was pitched as the end of their rivalry, and like this is the last match that they're doing between these two.
Yeah, that's true. Very strange.
Like, I would assume next is Mr. Iguana and Ethan Page,
They were
but
building this forever. I thought, like, you know what I mean?
mhm.
Like
No,
on
they
NXT TV, they were showing Ali de Dr. Wagner Jr. on TV. So I mean, I don't know. And then people come in to see this show, and they're like, "Well, what's the hype all about?" You know?
this was I didn't like this at all. This was kind of dumb.
Yeah, very stupid in my mind because I think they could put on a better match. I mean, really.
I don't have enough knowledge. If someone out there does, let me know in the comments. Let us know. Is this the worst match from AAA this year?
It probably is. I mean, probably not. Maybe I feel like there's other options. I don't know. I haven't watched the show.
Is it at least top 10? That's really the question.
I don't know. Mr. Iguana got his spot though. You know.
Well, next up we have probably the craziest match on the entire show, the craziest match I've seen all year. The Wyatt Six versus was it the Carnival of Chaos?
Why it's 6? I don't
Clown
know
Wolf
if that is
Carnage.
that their stable's name, like their faction's name.
I didn't know if that was the name of them or the match, but it's Pagano, Psycho Clown, Dave the Clown, and Murder Clown
Yeah,
going against the White Six.
Wyatt
And
Sickos.
yeah, they didn't call him that, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
they had this crazy match.
Did you mention the championship name in the last match?
No, because neither of us caught the name of it while watching the show, so we just didn't bother.
Well, it's called the AAA Championship, and that's what he retained when he won
So what's the other one?
the Mega Championship.
I don't like that. That's a little dumb for me.
Yeah,
Anyway, um, Pagano team. I'm not gonna say all four of them again. Go up against the White Six.
the Clowns, bro. You can just say the Clowns.
Team Clown versus Team Wyatts.
Yeah,
First half, I'd say, first portion, it takes place backstage. These guys are going at it. Part of it's in a bouncy house. Part of it involves a clown assaulting. What was it? Dexter Loomis.
yeah. It was pretty crazy, man. It was hard to keep up with at some points. There was some hardcore spots where Pagano got put through a like a thing backstage. It was really tall. That was crazy.
It was pretty nuts. There was
They did Bouncy House. That was cool. Bouncy House at first, the
in
start
the
of the
bouncy house
match.
spot.
Yeah,
So one that what was it? Casey runs into, and they brawl in there for a minute.
yeah, yeah. That was interesting. You know, I think they could have done more with that. I think.
I kind of did too. I wish they went into the gimmick a little bit more. If they would have actually had the match,
Javon Evans walks in there. It's so bouncy.
they should.
Six
That was a
seven.
missed opportunity.
6'7", he's so bouncy.
That was a horrific missed opportunity. That made me upset.
That would have been cool. Yeah.
I wanted it to be like, how AEW used to do with Orange Cassidy, that he's just kind of there. Or like they do with Joe Andrew in NXT. He just
No,
shows
he
up
was
at
in the
random
bouncy
intervals.
house while while they're showing up to the bouncy house, and he has to get out of the bouncy house.
Yeah, I'm feeling bouncy. And they look at him and he's like, I'm so sorry. I'll leave.
Yeah, exactly. I'll see myself out.
That's what I would have preferred. Unfortunately, that's not in it. But the match itself, it's fun. It's enjoyable. The Team Clown wins.
Yeah, as you would expect. I mean, I don't know who would thought the Wyatt Sickles were going to come out of this the winners.
It's really hard to tell sometimes, especially because I don't know the lore.
Yeah. Oh, Mascarita Sagrada was there as well.
Thank you for pronouncing that. I wasn't. Not only did I not know he was there, I
The
would
little
not have
guy
pronounced.
with he came out with the stick. You know.
I do remember that. That's true.
You want to try and pronounce it?
No, not at all.
I'll give you a tip, man. The A's are always Oz, and the E's are always A's, or like low, like less than that, like A. And then yeah, try and pronounce it.
What's the name again?
Mascarita Sagrada.
Mascarita Sagrada.
Ooh, there you go. That's every Spanish word. That's how the vowels sound.
Wow. You know what?
As a
This is
tip.
also. I'm so glad this is also an educational podcast. Sometimes, it's not always weird humor. Sometimes you learn something.
Yeah. Honestly, that's all you need, man. The vowels, and you can pronounce any Spanish word without knowing what it means.
I'm just glad that I learned today. I learned something important today.
Yeah, just learn the damn vowels. That's it.
So moving on, Laredo Kid versus Javon Evans, Mr. Bouncy himself versus Jack Cartwheel.
Amazing match, man. Really good.
Very fun match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Um, got plenty of time, and honestly, they didn't waste a minute. The whole match is enjoyable. Definitely check this out if you check out one match, and also maybe the Dragon Lee match, but this one definitely.
Laredo Kid, very fantastic. Really good. Javon Evans is really good. Jack Hartwheel. I mean, I haven't watched much Jack Hartwheel, but I
I
mean, he
watched
really showed out, man. He really did.
I watched absolutely no Jack Cartwheel for this.
I've seen him do like a move one time. Like it was like all over social media.
Was it a cartwheel?
It was not a cartwheel. It was like some sort of springboard thing. He did a
Yeah,
good job with that. I was like, okay, he's definitely a good wrestler. But this, I didn't expect this from him, man. Oh, actually, I did because he was in the match with the other guys, so I figured he was probably good too, and he did a great job.
for a man with the name of a WWE created character from a video game, very enjoyable to watch, very entertaining.
Yeah, He did some cartwheels, you know. He did a red arrow, and he got caught by Javon with the stunner, not stunner, cutter. That was
That
cool.
was fun. That's probably my favorite match. Sorry, favorite spot of the night.
Reminiscent of like a shooting star press RKO sort of thing.
Yeah, it's very good. Neville's Red Arrow.
And the Riddle Kid with the win.
Did he ever? Well, first off, does Neville still do that? First of all, and second off, if he does, did he ever change it back to the Red Arrow, or is it still the Black Arrow?
It's the black arrow.
Okay,
He still does the move, just rarely.
all right. So I forget. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
So next up, we get to Las Toxicas versus Lolavice,
Now hold
Natalia,
on. There's a
and
Fox announcement before that where Dominic was like, "Oh yeah, thanks to me, we're on Fox in Mexico."
that's yeah. I forgot. That really was all it was.
Yeah. He was like in some sort of living room or whatever. Yeah, that's
At
bad.
his house.
Maybe, yeah, it was by his house. Yeah. And Rey Mysterio was in the other room.
Did they? I think we missed. We skipped over a spot where Penta and Ray were talking. Do you want to cover that quick?
I don't have that in my notes. If you do, sure, we'll cover it.
Remember, it was that weird backstage thing where him and Phoenix are talking, and he's like, "Ray, unfortunately I cannot be out there tonight."
Oh
And then,
yeah,
yeah, you
that's
remember
right.
now?
I remember now. Yeah, I don't think I wrote anything down about that, but that happened. He was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna be there. Good luck, I guess."
He said, "Yeah, I'm not coming out." And then Ray said, "Okay, I guess." And then Ray's
Well,
like,
you
"Don't
have Ray
worry."
Phoenix's
Yeah,
son, so it's fine. Yeah,
yeah, same idea. It's okay.
yeah.
And then now we can move on to Las Toxicas versus
Las Toxicas.
Lola
It's the O,
Vice.
you know what I mean?
Wait, how do you say it?
When you say O, like
Los,
kind of like a U, but it's like an O, you know? Oh,
so
Toxicas.
Las Toxicas.
Yeah, here you go.
Wow, I really am learning today. Versus Lola Vice, Natalia, and well, not Natalia, Natty, different person, I think.
Natty. I put Natalia, but it's Natty. Yeah,
And Fabi Apache. This was all last. Booker T would have died watching this. He would have had a heart attack from joy, I think.
yeah.
But
I think it was very ass based. I saw a lot of
lots of
ass.
ass-based offense. Lots of ass-based offense. ABO, as the kids call it these days, ABO.
ABO, that ABO, you know. What you know about that ABO?
Watching this match, I feel like I am a valedictorian in ABO.
I got my certificate in ABO.
ABO valedictorian. That's what I studied in school, I think.
Exactly. It's on my wall right now.
It's on my wall. My family sees it. They feel disappointment, but they don't feel pride like I do. Anyway,
No.
the match
But
happens. Yeah,
yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say the match happens. Apparently, there was a rivalry that I missed between these guys, but Los Toxicas take the loss here, and Team Lola Vice, Natty, and Fabio Paggi win.
They do. They do win the match. And that's really all it was. It was just a bunch of ass stuff, some spots, and it was a decent match. I'll say it was decent.
It was alright. Did it have to be here? No. It really felt like a Tony Khan mandatory women's match he puts on AEW.
It was only
You know,
one women's match on this show. Yeah,
it really gave off that energy of when Tony Khan's like, "Oh shit, I forgot the woman." Six of you go out there. It felt like that. Even though there was a story, it just felt like it was just there to be there.
right, right. Um, but you know what? It was here, and Nadia got her little moment, and that's cool.
I guess so. Still waiting for them to translate that character over to WWE.
Yeah. Now this is also a good match, man. Pete Kingo versus Dragon Lee.
Yeah, Dragon Lee versus the Grinch.
He was
Love this match.
yeah. They said he's here to steal Christmas.
Dude came out with a Grinch mask instead of the Viking mask he usually has. Dragon Lee came out with dragon wings. It's fun. I liked it.
Very cool.
Within the
Uh,
within the first 5 minutes, Vikingo hits a clothesline that was so good. JBL on commentary might have came. I can't confirm or deny, but it might have.
he sounded like it.
Damn,
He was like, ah, ah. Yeah, he was real. Yeah, I think he came. I think so.
that man climaxed on color commentary. It was nuts.
That climax. I want to come up with an acronym for that too.
I hope you do. Please do that.
Yeah, we'll do it eventually.
These guys they put on a
JBL,
great.
you hit up my people, and we'll come up with an acronym.
These dudes they put up a great match, and then we get close to the ending. There's a ref bump. Ref is down,
And then
and then
Chris's
my
wife explode.
then my Wi-Fi has a fucking stroke, and I miss the end of the match.
And he didn't know when it was happening, but it was because Omos showed up.
Dude, I sat there all night. I was like, bro, where's Omos? I know he's here. Where's my guy at? Then my
And I was
internet has
like,
a
he's not
stroke.
here. He's probably somewhere else.
Yeah, and then I'm watching this match. My internet has a stroke, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? And I click back on, and then this guy's like, hey, you have, dude, your internet picked the worst time. You had no idea what you just missed. And I'm like, oh, what did I miss? And I see my guy Omos just standing there, certified nice guy, standing right there.
He's a really good guy, man.
And then some
And
guy named
not
Jack.
really here, not for Dragon Lee.
Well, no, it's for Vikingo.
Yeah, be Kingo. The I is
But
an E. Like it sounds like E.
But if he's, if he's jumping Dragon Lee, it's probably because he knows something we don't. Like maybe, you know, Viking
There
Vikingo
you
was
go.
dressed
Yeah.
up as the Grinch tonight. Maybe Dragon Lee used to bully him when he was younger. And maybe that's what happened.
Oh, maybe. That's possible.
Remember, like how in the Jim Carrey Grinch movie, he was just upset because they bullied him for being different.
Right.
So
Well,
maybe
and then
Omos was like, I can't stand for that. That's horrific. I'm gonna kick your ass, Dragon Lee.
I think that's part of the lore.
That's the lore that I'm making up.
Right. Well, anyway, he power bombs Dragon Lee, and Vikingo gets the dub after the ref is woken up.
Yeah, and then some guy in a colorful jacket comes out. And I'm waiting to, after I click back onto the stream, I'm waiting to hear this guy's promo in the colorful jacket.
Colorful
And
jacket man.
I'm sitting there and I'm like trying to understand it. I'm like, something's wrong. Because Conan was doing the promos. He's like translating like all night. And I'm like, why is
He's
he not
really
doing
bad.
this one? And all of a sudden I realized, oh shit, I'm on the wrong stream. So it took me an extra 2 minutes to find the right one.
I mean, you really didn't miss much. He was probably Conan saying, "What the fuck's going on? What's he saying?"
No, he was translating because the guy was cutting the promo in Spanish.
I know, but he was just confused all night about everything.
But he was like actually trying to translate.
He was trying, or he was even late on the translations.
I know, yeah, 'cause he's trying to listen and work it into English.
Yeah, basically. I mean, he's not like horrible at that. But I would probably get someone else to do it.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Well,
would just
anyway, they're
love to know.
basically. I guess they're forming this new faction with Omos and Dragon Lee.
I
Not
would just
Dragon
love
Lee.
to know.
Vikingo.
I would just love to know who the colorful jacket man is.
I don't know. I think he's someone important. That's what they were kind of making it out to be. And I guess we'll see in the coming weeks what happens with this.
All right, well, main event time. It's Dom and El Grande Americano, the Ludwig Kaiser variation, going up against Rey Mysterio and Rey Phoenix. Dos Reys.
Yeah, very cool. Los Gringos Locos. That's what they were going for. Dom and
2.0.
Grande Americano. Yeah,
They were Los Gringos Locos 2.0.
yeah. But I mean, look, it was what you expected from the match, but it was a good match. That's what I mean. It was a good match.
This was like, you ever watch Raw and they have a random ass tag match in the main event? And you're like, all right, it's what it is. That's what this was.
Yeah, basically. But I think this makes more sense. I feel like it was like a star-studded main event. You know what I
What's
mean?
important to
Kind
note
of like the all-in main event where it was like a bunch of people and it was really cool, but it wasn't the best match.
What's very important to note, first off, that this wasn't even supposed to be Rey Mysterio. It was supposed to be Penta before he got injured.
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. But we have the new Lucha Bros now. We don't need Penta.
Yeah, Lucha Bro singular and his Lucha uncle.
Yeah, that's what it is. Well, anyway, things did not go well for Penta and Grande Americano because they lost the match because
Yeah,
Penta got involved
because Penta lied and he came out anyway.
and they hit him with his head.
He did the headbutt.
The
He,
fuck,
he
man!
they ended up beating El Grande Americano, and Dom's like, man, Los Gringos Locos 2.0
This is
is
over.
officially
They
done.
pushed him. Dude.
We ain't doing this no more. I'll see you later.
Shoved him. He ran out of the ring. He left. And then it was just really awkward because they're all in the ring together.
Yeah,
Americano's there. He's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then they were just staring at each other for like 2 minutes, and then they shake hands.
they acknowledge him for the face that he is.
And he's a face, yeah. I mean, everyone loved him already. I mean, I just didn't think it was that dramatic, how it was done.
It's a little weird. I didn't like the writing on it, but he's a face now there. And he leaves the ring. They celebrate with Ray Phoenix's kid, and then that's the end.
Yeah, that's what happened. Very cool. And I think the show is good overall.
So, yeah, I liked it. It was good. I'm not mad that I watched it. I would say it's a solid thumbs up.
It was a thumbs
Besides
up, yeah.
besides the Ethan Page match, which I don't blame them. I blame whoever booked
Man,
that.
Ethan Page was on a roll all year, man. All year, every time. I feel like he might have had like some of the top matches on pay per view. And now
Like
suddenly this pay per view, they were like, you have like 10 minutes or whatever to do this.
there's always one. There's
Yeah.
always one match.
And we're gonna cut it in half because Mr. Iguana's gotta show up.
I don't know why it wasn't just him and Mr. Iguana, but whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. Build up a whole entire feud just to have him be stupid.
But anyway, that's it for our review of show name I cannot pronounce. You're welcome to
Guerra
try it.
De Titanes.
Thank you. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. If you want more of us, go check us out on our social media. Very active on Threads is my co-host over here. Loves it over
Yeah,
there.
man. Threads is actually a fire platform. I don't know I say that every week, but it's true. It's like TikTok, but for like Twitter. It's like one of those mixtures.
In case there is anyone wondering, by the way, we are on other things. We're just most active on Threads these days.
Man, it's just better that way.
I feel like it's more our attention's less split, and we're in the one place.
Exactly. You gotta go wherever we gotta go where you're needed.
That's true. And also, if you want to listen on like a podcasting platform, of course, go check us out on Spotify. Leave us a 5-star review. If you can, it'd be appreciated. And we'll catch you guys later. Bye.